So first of all, I hope you're all well. So I'm Stephen from Sycamore Emporium. If you're new to the channel, I'm here with Claire, empty seat, but she's just gone to this particular house that we came to yesterday to do a quote for a house clearance. Actually, let's rewind that. It wasn't a house clearance. It was actually initially a book collection. So as a family member got in touch with us, who recently just lost their uncle, who was a hoarder. So yeah, the amount of stuff was in his house. We saw photos of what the place originally looked like. So unfortunately, just the elderly gentleman wasn't very well, pretty much bound to a two-seater sofa for sort of last few months of his life. But he'd been collecting for about 30 years, so this place was absolutely filled to the brim. So we got called in for our free book collection service initially, but as these things sometimes do, they turn into an upsell or an extra little job, depending which way you want to look at it. So yeah, we're now going to take a quick look at this property. I'll get the camera flipped around in a second so we can have a bit of a wander through, but this one is a good one, as we say in Norfolk. Lots of books to clear out, and we've got a front garden full of food bits and bobs, like electrical equipment, TVs, stuff like that. And then we've got a brick built shed out the back, a wooden shed on the side, which I think has got 6 bikes in. We've got to dispose of, resell, recycle, as well as taking the shed down, which then gives us access to the side of the house and the back of the house once we get all this stuff down. So rather than me waffling on, you'll see what I mean when we get this video going, because this one's going to be a several-day job for me, Claire, and the boys. Yeah, I think this video is going to have to come in several parts, but I didn't want to film a customer yesterday while we're doing the quote. They've now headed back to, I think, Warwickshire, and we've now been left to the property. We've quoted £1,500 for this job, with a value of about £2.5 grand. We think this would have cost, so it's a big one, very big one, £2.5 grand. We're charging a customer a cash price of £1.5 grand on the gamble that we're going to make some more returns on the items that we can sell. There's lots of books, lots of paintings, and God knows what is inside that garage. It is literally to the rafters. So there's going to be some quite funky stuff come out of this place, I think. So look forward to giving it a new life rather than just being buried in a shed. So you'll see Claire in the next clips. She's already just gone to get the key code. We're now going to go in, just have a quick rummage through. Yeah, let's get inside and have a look. All right, see you in a minute with Claire. See you in a bit. So this is the property, well hidden up, well overgrown. So this is just the first lot. It's like fridges, freezers, old tabletop dishwashers and what have you. Shames, there's a nice CRTV, Sony sat here, Walkmans, video recorder. So all this is to be cleared, mainly the rubbish, not so much the rubbles. These timber bits here. Right down the end here is this shed, which this whole shed has got to be knocked down and contents removed. There we go. I don't know what the light's going to be like in here, but food, like a Triumph bicycle, an old Rally Max, an NL. There's a fold-up bike there, and another sort of vintage racer bike at the back there. So I think there's 5 or 6 bikes here in total. So we've got to take those and clear them. Like I say, then knock this shed down as well. If I just take a step back, you can see the shed is obviously blocking off this side alley. So once we get this knocked down, it'll then give us access around the side of the house to the back. I'll just take a step in the front of the house. It's been empty for quite some time. So everything in here has got to come out. So there we go. This is one pile of books in the corner. We'll literally go through every single one of these boxes to see what's in here. But there are hundreds just in this corner. There are hundreds in this corner. So this should be quite an interesting one. So anyone who knows us, I do a lot of these book bundles for vintage books, certain vintage books. All this cabinet has got to be removed. Hello, Claire.
I'll find something I want to keep for my own use.
No, flat of eye.
Hoping something like this would come along. And also the book about British butterflies, so it's gone in my collection.
What's the word for a butterfly collector? I'm trying to be smart. But like Cassell's encyclopedias, tried to get a photo of these yesterday through the glass. I didn't want to seem too keen yesterday, but of course I wanted the job. We wanted the job, but I knew that this one was probably going to turn into a pretty good one.
Look at them tins as well.
So a couple of lovely little vintage tins. Sorry if the light's not too great in here. It's a bit of a dark, dingy house. Some of these lovely, beautiful books up here. So we sell these for like 25. Well, I'm going to put them up to 30 quid now, so I'm going to up them by a fiver. So 30 quid, free postage, 10 books.
Robinson Crusoe.
Yeah, Robinson Crusoe. Can you just see the cover of it? It can look lovely. It's a nice gold illustrated book. And it's just these are the kind of cream of the jobs we felt that we wanted to do. We wanted about 2,500 for this job. Quoted 1.5 in a cash form and knocked the rest of the value off purely because of the items that we can sell. Obviously there is a lot more. I'll take you upstairs on paintings. Done a bit of research last night. One of them was a French artist from 1874. Value of about £300 on one picture. But this is the Thunderball one that I came across yesterday. Also wrapped up in the packet. So this is like the first edition. Bit of spotting on the edge. But yeah, dust jacket complete. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's got the odd one.
But £300 for that book is what they've been selling for. So I could sell it cheaper, 100 quid, and maybe I'll go in a week. 300, and we'll probably be sat there for 3 months. That's a guess. So nice little result, just that one. So what else is in those boxes? So looking forward to and this is the other one that I was kind of interested in as well. So this is Claire, you're a Bond fan.
Yeah.
What does that stand for? OHMSS. Am I missing someone? Majesty Secret Service. That's it. So this is another one. I think when I was looking back at my pictures yesterday, I could see that there was that cellophane wrapper and another book underneath it. So this is our Her Majesty's Secret Service. It's actually a second impression, 1963, but yeah, maybe a bit of a look.
How to purchase a house for 2 guineas per month with immediate possession and no rent to pay. Just as a book about telling you how to obtain a house. These days, that's like trying and get a mortgage.
No. I might have a read and we'll get a few.
Yeah.
But yeah, dandy monster. A few of these.
24 sperm candles for 1/2 penny per hour. Whatever they were back in the day.
Yeah, some lovely books. A few of these are kind of Daphne du Maurier. Sold a few of these. I think that's the thing when you've been doing this now for quite a while, that you do get to recognise a few of the book titles. Unfortunately, some of these here have probably seen better days. You see a few more that have been cling filmed in there. Why?
To invest your money with safety at £4% interest. I had to purchase a plot of land for 5 shillings per month. God, that'd be nice.
No, as I say. Tennessee Williams, another good seller, I believe.
So this is Mrs.
Roadhouse.
Brown's on the Tichborne piece. Which I'll see a date.
So now I look forward to boxing a few of these up. I'll take you upstairs because there is more. So all these have got to go. This old fire surround mantelpiece, fire surround, and yes, that is a hand grenade. I was actually tempted to pull the pin out. But yeah, I think that pin looks nice in there.
Gorgeous fireplace, because I've been looking for.
Please just mind rocking that with that grenade on top. I'm assuming it has been
This could have a nice
deactivated.
This could come in off. For a fireplace at the moment.
Yeah, not sure what category that will go in though, the hand grenade on eBay. Let's have a look around here. Thankfully we haven't got to touch the kitchen because the kitchen is just awful state. This chair's got to go, door's got to stay, so that's part of our living room. Now into another little kind of cloakroom slash utility, and we have loads more books here. I was actually looking at these online last night as well. Again, I didn't want to sit there like pulling everything out from the customer or in front of the customer, but I could see obviously there's a few magazines in here. So that Street and Smith's is a US magazine, I believe, or it is. I was looking on eBay last night and this is 1930, actually 33, I thought it was 38. But yeah, October 1993, so I've seen those sell for 50 quid, or 30 to 50. There have been like best offers around the 50 quid touch. So I hadn't checked that one, but potentially another good one. A lot of advertising material in here. So there's a lot of westerns. Oh, eBay sale. So yeah, some nice magazines in here that have all been quite well looked after, in a sense they've got plastic all around them. Some of these books are just your standard books which will probably get given away to Aldi's. You haven't seen our video yet of Aldi where we're doing sort of various charity work.
£85 book, 1872.
That's a nice one.
That's what I was just reading. It's got medicines and stuff, and saying that you can buy a plot of land for 4 shillings in 1872.
Nah, that's
And that's just looking at Abe books, really.
No, I think there's going to be a few little, yeah, finds in here. This is going to be a good one. It's the Royal Academy of the Arts, 1980. Adventures of Mr. Toad. Yeah, I think these books do go all the way under there as well, so there are several there. What's in this box? Oh great, some more comics. Oh lovely. Did I get them on film? These like war novels. These look very early, sort of 1900s or 1930s, 1940s, I'd say these are. And all been wrapped up.
For that book, so it's $83.
There's a lot of like comics and stuff in there, Clair as well, so that's a rather large book. See, that's why I'm so pleased with what we do. All this stuff would have just got probably chucked in a bin. We'll look after you. Santa Claus book. A lot of random stuff in that folder there, but yeah. So that's them. I'll take you upstairs. There's a light switch in here. I'll just step back into another bedroom here. All these. Let's see if we can. Okay, I've got to dispose of these old chairs in here as well. And this wardrobe unit as well. Let's see if we can get a better view of these books, and in that back cupboard there is full of books. So all of these. New Lancaster, London Illustrated News. Oh, there's just so much here. It's Robinson Crusoe book, this one. Red Eve. Literally, well, actually I haven't sold it, but I've got a guy asking me a question about the hardback version of this book. It's beautiful condition as well, like early or late 1800s, I think, or very early 19th century, 1900s. So Rupert and the Swan Lake. These are Daily Express annuals. Yeah, there's so many here. What size is this? Okay, I mean, that's a massive book. You never know what you're going to find in this. Giles magazines, the Book of Home. These Giles magazines. Bought loads of these from an auction. Was selling them individually. I got to a point where I was sick to death of selling them individually. I just ended up putting a whole lot up for, I think, for 30 or 40 quid to get them shot. Made the money back from them, but yeah. Giles cartoons. This one here, actually, on DU PC 49. See that one yesterday. £25 book. Case book. Nothing sticks out there too much. Book of Home. So, yeah. All would have gone into a bin. Right, into the next room. So we've got an empty room here. And then this room. So chairs have got to go from these. Loads more books in the corner here. All got to go. What's this one again? Dig book. I saw this one on, or big book. Film review, Morris Speed. But yeah. So some of these paintings, I'll try and step back so you can get a clearer view. So yeah, I got back and yeah, what this seeing here, I've got a still shot photo of this room. I tried to take a few close-ups of some signatures so I could just try and do a little bit of reviews, research even when we got back home. So anyone interested in this kind of stuff, it'd be great if you could hit in comments below if you want to do a bit of detective work. But this G. Lecomte, apparently online he's a French artist, around about 1874, seeing when he was at his most prominent, I suppose, or alive. But yeah, found this painting online, seen him for £50, £100 on eBay, £250, £300 if you're looking to sell it privately to sort of through a dealer. But yeah, gonna go into a skip. This one here is Renato Tombolini. Let's try and get that on there. I'm assuming there's a date of 58 on there. Couldn't find anything about this particular guy. while we're here, I'm going to try and move a few of these bits around so you can find with me the pucker. No one there. Penny something, can't make that out. Edward something, James 36. There's no signature on that, it's a nice oil though. Lovely frames. This particular gentleman did have a thing for art too, so he was a collector of art. So it'll be interesting to see what we find amongst this lot. This one looks really old. Really dirty. Oh, I can see something there. Signature. This one too. Shillage P. I don't know who that is. Tried finding that one up on the internet yesterday, 2 in the morning. That's Malta. You know, like cigarette cards in there. There we go. All these little ornaments and tidbits all got to go. So surrounded by pictures. It's hard because these rooms are a bit small. But yeah, you get the scale of how much stuff is in here. Single bed, door, single bed, door. So yeah, reasonably small room, quite compact. So that's the book room. Back down the stairs. Glad we haven't got to clean this place. It's like a spooky haunted house. Right. back on the face. Now the next step outside. But yeah, we've got our work cut on this one. So we'll take you out the back and have a look around there. So this is out the back door, side of the house now. That was where that shed was while I was showing you. So all of this timber's got to go. There's a side gate that's just rammed full timber, cardboard. And then this is the outdoor brick shed. Let's go in. This is rammed to the roof rafters of stuff. Generally what you find with these sort of properties, there's going to be quite a bit of scrap metal. I'd say we get from this. It's literally hard, I cannot move, but this is the state of things. Look at the mould. I even got I think that's a World War I helmet. Like a British Tommy helmet. Which would they be linked with these bags? Binoculars, helmet, whatever's in that case. And the fact that we've got a grenade. I'm going to have to be a bit careful with this house. There we go. Look, these are sort of frames, more artwork in here, more pictures, magazines. I think a lot of this is going to be just wrecked. More the books and what have you. But we need to get, like I say, that side of the shed down. So these are Agatha Christie books. A bit mould damaged. More books. God knows what's living in here though. And this is a cabinet inside here, and of course if any of you guys spot anything on the videos, you'll have to again let us know in the comments any particular books that you see. It's just, look at this, the mould. It's a shame, that's like I can't save these no matter how much I want to, I cannot save them. Again, of course, if there's anything that can be restored of any particular value, it's agonising. Hundreds of books, mouldy. Sorry for serious close-ups here, but there's really not a lot of room to manoeuvre. like I say, we're here today mainly really just to show you guys the quote. This is, like I say, one of our biggest jobs me and Claire will do. There's still more to go yet. But yeah, that's a pretty cool helmet. Again, can you tell me what that is? Looks British, but then it's very narrow. Typical Tommy from the side. But yeah, cool. I think that can come back with me today because I want to look into that. J.M. Moyle. It feels empty in there. There's a saw up here. Brass, anything with brass fittings like tools actually do fetch quite a bit of money. So even though it's just like a regular saw, that seems a bit boring to people, but the ones with a brass like hinges or brass connectors like studs and fittings can actually fetch a decent amount of money. So worth bearing that in mind. If you have a car boots, you see them for £1, pick them sort of things up because they can sell for like 20-30 quid all day long. Interesting to see if we find any more of them sort of vintage tools. Got a lot of cables and stuff, which I'm hoping you can get a few hundred quid. I scrap on a lot of this stuff, like metal. Again, God knows what you'll find in here. Let's really just take you for a walk around for the quote. We're going to pick up a camera and get this one on film. So probably, like I say, do this in 3 parts, this particular video of getting this property cleared. Maybe even do a live stream and then just do a video where we can cut out some of the best bits and do a bit more of a condensed video of treasures and finds that we come across on this particular job. Just switching a flash off, we'll get out of here, take you around the garden. See the condition. Just rubbish everywhere. This is a shed underneath this huge tree. Try and get you in there. Just put a flash in. Some jackets and copper wire again. I can't even open this door to get my head in. I need to get cleared out. So what you're seeing on camera is probably the first time I've seen it, and anyone else for like 30 years. You get a better feel as we go out here. And just give you an example. We do garden clearance, but we don't do this type. We don't have chippers and chainsaws and stuff. To be honest with you, got too much work. It's better for someone else to do that kind of sort of heavier side of the garden clearance. They say that is a massive tree that's got to come or has come down. And we'll just flip his back round on that dilapidated shed. So you can see it's literally being crushed by that tree there. It's all the glass, the bits and bobs that are lying around there, the plastics. And I did even notice this. It's a sewage or drain. Careful not to fall down that. So yeah, that's going to be tricky. And then last but not least, this little lean-to shed that was on the back of that brick garage. Again, mainly things like timber, a couple of vintage like garden seats, beach seats, another bicycle in there by the look of it, again a vintage one. And here's what I look like from that side. It's literally made of window frames. So all of this is going to have to go. The amount of wooden ladders we've had the last few weeks as well. So yeah. There we go. So that is the tour. It's huge. Like I say, they're all around the side here, so all of this has got to come out around the side here. So I'll get rid of that shed, like I say, while we had those bikes in there. So we can get down the side of the house and clear this first. And like I say, today we've got actually, I suppose, one thing that's been around. Yeah, so one thing I did forget to mention is that we've actually got quite a bit of time with this one. We're quite flexible. Because the house is going through all the legal system, that's about a 16-week process. So we've got somewhere around 16 weeks to do this in. But obviously we want to get it done as soon as, get it done nice and quick, so we can take more work on. But as you can see, we've got our work cut out. I reckon for 3-4 of us, there's 5 days worth of work, 6 days worth of like full-on work here at this place. But obviously it can be spread out, which makes the whole thing easier.
6 weeks. Yeah. Otherwise, £2.5 grand's got to be spread over 16 weeks, which ain't right.
So yeah, but like I say, that's the tour of the property, so you can just get to see what it looks like before we've actually started the clearance. Normally we do the videos of before and then forget to show you our after pictures or videos. So we'll try and do that this time, but I'm hoping we can get, like I say, another, probably at least 2 more videos with this property out over the upcoming weeks. GoPro'd up, so you can come across or come with us while we do this clearance and see what we find. Alright, but hope you enjoyed the video for now. I think that's it. We're going to switch off because I need to get a few of these books boxed up, ready, home in the van, get a bit of research and get them listed. So thanks for watching. I'll see you hopefully not too long with a few more goodies that we've come across. So cheers for watching the video again. Say bye bye, Claire.
Bye.
But yeah, we'll see you next time. So cheers for the video. Obviously hit the like and subscribe button, because the next videos that come out you'll get a notification if you hit the bell too. But yeah, hopefully see you on the next one. Cheers again, take care, and any questions obviously bang them down below. Alright, all the best, thanks for watching.